Energy is everything. It's in your body, your thoughts, your emotions, and the field that surrounds your soul. When that energy flows freely, life feels balanced, vibrant, and aligned. But when it's blocked or heavy, we feel it as stress, fatigue, confusion, or even illness. In today's episode, we're going to demystify the world of energy healing. We'll talk about Reiki, the chakra system, and the aura. And most importantly, we'll explore why understanding your energy body is not just spiritual talk, but a practical key to living a healthier, more connected life. Aloha, beautiful souls, and welcome back to the Ocean Moonflower Show. I'm your host, Ocean Moonflower, intuitive guide, Usui Reiki Master, and your cosmic sister here to help you reconnect with your highest self. Energy healing is one of my deepest passions. It's where science meets spirituality. It's where the invisible becomes felt and the unseen becomes undeniable. In this episode, I'll walk you through what energy healing really means, how Reiki works, what the chakra system reveals about your life, and how the aura tells your story before you ever say a word. By the end of this episode, you'll have a clearer understanding of your energy body and hopefully a greater appreciation for the wisdom your soul already carries. Let's start with the basic. What is energy healing? At its simplest, energy healing is the art of clearing and balancing the life force that flows through and around you. Modern science tells us that everything is vibration, molecules moving and particles dancing. Ancient traditions have always known this too, just in different words. In Chinese medicine, it's qi. In Indian philosophy, it's prana. In Japan, ki. No matter the culture, humans have always recognized this subtle current of life force energy. When the energy is flowing, we thrive. When it's blocked, we feel stuck. Think about walking into a room after two people have argued. You can feel the tension in the air. That's energy. Or when you meet someone new and you instantly feel comfortable with them, or instantly uneasy, that's your energy field reading theirs. Or when you've had a stressful week and you feel it physically, your shoulders are tight, you have a headache, or maybe even stomach issues. That's emotional energy becoming physical. Energy healing addresses those blockages before they turn into bigger problems. And this is important. Energy healing doesn't replace medicine. If you break a bone, you need a doctor. But energy healing can help you recover faster, release the trauma of the injury, and restore balance so you're not carrying the shock for years afterwards. It's not either or, it's both and. Body and energy, mind and spirit. Now let's dive into Reiki because it's one of the most accessible forms of energy healing and one I personally practice and teach. Reiki was discovered in Japan by Dr. Makao Usui. Now, this is also known as Master Usui to many, and that was in the early 1900s. The word breaks down into Rei, which means spiritual wisdom, and Ki, which is life force energy. And this is where my own heart lights up because I'm an Usui Reiki master. Reiki isn't just something I've read about. It's a lineage and a practice that I've studied, trained in, and lived through. Over the years, I've had the honor of working with people from all walks of life, witnessing how Reiki supports their healing and transformation. The practice looks gentle. A Reiki practitioner places their hands lightly on or just above the body, allowing universal energy to flow through. But don't mistake gentle for weak. Reiki is subtle, yes, yet deeply powerful. What happens in a Reiki session? Well, people often feel warmth or tingling where the practitioner's hands hover. Some feel waves of relaxation, like they've drifted into meditation. Others release emotions they didn't realize they were holding. There may be tears or laughter or even sudden clarity. What's fascinating is that Reiki energy is intelligent. It goes where it's needed most. You don't have to tell it where to flow. If your body needs it at the heart, it goes there. If your spirit needs peace, it flows there. And interestingly, Reiki is not bound by distance. Distance Reiki can be sent across the world, and people feel it often as strongly as they do if the practitioner is in the room with them. I've practiced distance Reiki with hundreds of people around the world, and they feel it as if it's right happening right in their room. That's because energy transcends space and time, something even quantum physics supports. And that's another topic near and dear to my heart, quantum physics. Now let's move on and talk about the chakra system. The word chakra means wheel in Sanskrit, and these centers are often described as spinning wheels of light. They run along the spine from the base of your body all the way up to the crown of your head. Chakras govern every part of our human experience: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. When they're open and balanced, energy flows freely. When they're blocked or sluggish, you feel it. We begin with the root chakra, located at the base of the spine. This is your foundation, the energy center tied to survival, safety, and stability. When your root is strong and opened, you feel grounded, secure, and supported in the world. But when it's blocked, life feels unstable. Anxiety creeps in, money fears surface, and you may even feel disconnected from your body. Moving upward, we come to the sacral chakra, just below the navel. This is the center of creativity, sexuality, and even emotional flow. When balanced, your sacral chakra brings joy, pleasure, intimacy, and creative inspiration. But when it's blocked, feelings of guilt, shame, and stagnation can take over. You may feel disconnected from happiness or struggle to allow yourself to feel deserving of pleasure. Above that is the solar plexus chakra, located in the stomach area. This is your power center, the seat of will. It's where your confidence and self-esteem come from. A healthy solar plexus chakra allows you to know your worth and act with courage. You trust yourself and make decisions with clarity. But when this chakra is blocked, you may feel powerless, indecisive, or like you're constantly giving your power away to others. At the center of your chest is the heart chakra. This is the bridge between the lower, more physical chakras and the higher spiritual ones. Yes, the heart governs love, compassion, and forgiveness. When open, it allows you to feel deep empathy and unconditional love for yourself and others. When blocked, grief, bitterness, or fear of vulnerability may close you off from connection. Next is the throat chakra, located at the throat. This center is all about communication and truth. When it's balanced, you express yourself authentically and clearly, speaking with honesty and also listening deeply. But when it's blocked, you may feel silenced, struggle with dishonesty, or find it difficult to speak your truth. Now, between the eyebrows lies the third eye chakra. This is your center of intuition, wisdom, and higher vision. When it's open, you trust your inner knowing, you feel spiritually aware, and your vision for life feels clear. When blocked, confusion clouds your judgment. You doubt your own intuition, or you dismiss your inner voice as mere imagination. Finally, at the crown of the head is the crown chakra. This chakra connects you to spirit, source, and universal consciousness. When open, you feel unity, faith, and deep peace. Life makes sense because you feel part of something great. When blocked, you may feel spiritually lost, apathetic, or disconnected from purpose. The chakra system is like a diagnostic map for the soul. Each center reflects not just your energy, but how that energy manifests in your physical health, your emotions, and even your spiritual outlook. There are a few more chakras, both below the body and above the body, but we're not focusing on those today. We're just going to focus on the top 7 chakras. So pay attention to the chakras like you are listening to your body's wisdom. It tells you where energy is flowing and where it's stuck. Your aura is your energy field. It extends several feet around your body and has multiple layers: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. When your aura is bright and strong, people notice. They say you glow. When it's heavy or torn, you may feel drained or overly sensitive to others' energy. Think of your aura like your energetic clothing. If it's clean and intact, you feel good. If it's dirty or full of holes, you feel exposed or tired. Aura alignment means keeping your field balanced, radiant, and whole. Your aura is more than just a glow. It's a living, breathing extension of your energy body. It's often described as a luminous field that surrounds you, like a soft cocoon of light. While many people focus only on the 7 chakras inside the body, your aura is the outer expression of those chakras, blending together into a field that radiates beyond your skin. The aura isn't just one layer. Many traditions describe multiple layers or bodies within the aura. Closest to the body is the physical layer, which reflects your overall health and vitality. Outside of that is the emotional layer, which carries the imprint of your feelings, moods, and emotional state. Beyond that is the mental layer, which shows your thoughts, patterns, beliefs, and even the stories you keep repeating in your head. Then there is the spiritual layer, sometimes called the casual or etheric layer, which connects you to your soul and higher consciousness. These layers overlap and communicate with one another. If you're emotionally heavy, it affects your mental clarity. If your thoughts are chaotic, your emotional layer picks it up. And if your spiritual connection feels weak, the entire field can collapse inward, leaving you feeling drained. Sensitive people, also known as empaths, intuitives, and healers, often perceive the aura in different ways. Some see colors around people, while others feel the density of the energy without visual cues. For example, someone with a heavy aura might feel like a weight in the room. Someone with a bright aura may feel magnetic, drawing people toward them without even saying a word. A strong aura feels expansive, vibrant, and protective. People with strong auras often light up a room. You notice them even before they speak. A weak or damaged aura can feel collapsed, dull, or porous. In that state, you may feel like you're absorbing everyone else's emotions or that you're constantly tired no matter how much rest you get. In our modern world, the aura is constantly under stress. Technology, screens, crowded environments, conflicts, even environmental toxins, they all interact with your energy field. That's why awareness of your aura is so important. When you recognize what strengthens it and what weakens it, you can make choices that keep you in alignment. Aura alignment isn't about being perfect or glowing all the time. It's about having a field that reflects your true essence, whole, balanced, and sovereign. When your aura is aligned, life feels smoother, relationships feel clearer, your intuition sharpens. You are no longer a sponge for the world's chaos, but a radiant being who influences the energy around you. So, why does all this matter? Why take the time to learn about energy, to understand Reiki, chakras, and the aura? Because most of us are raised in a world that only focuses on the physical. If you're tired, drink more coffee or an energy drink. If you're sick, take a pill. If you're sad, just push through it. But the truth is, so much of what we experience in our bodies, our emotions, and even our relationships begins first in the energy field. Energy imbalances show up long before physical symptoms appear. Stress that you ignore today can settle into the aura and chakras, and years later may manifest as burnout or illness. Emotional pain that you suppress, such as grief, heartbreak, or shame, lingers in your field until it's acknowledged. And mental patterns of worry or self doubt create energetic imprints that shape your reality. When you become energy aware, you start to see life differently. You begin to notice when something you're feeling isn't even yours. Maybe you've walked into a crowded room and felt anxious for no reason. That's your aura picking up the energy of others. When you're aware, you can say, "This isn't mine. I don't need to carry this." That awareness alone can change everything for you. Energy awareness also strengthens your intuition. When your chakras and aura are aligned, your inner guidance comes through clearly. Decisions feel easier. You stop second guessing yourself. You know when to say yes and when to walk away. You recognize opportunities, not just with your mind, but with your whole being. It also improves relationships. When you understand energy, you see how dynamics play out between people. You notice if someone is constantly draining your energy or if you've been giving away too much of your own power. Instead of blaming or resenting, you set boundaries, not just physically, but energetically. This keeps your aura strong and your connections healthy. And perhaps most importantly, energy awareness connects you back to your true self. In a world that constantly tells you to do more, buy more, be more, your energy body reminds you that you are already whole. You are already enough. When you're in alignment, you don't need constant external validation because your inner light is strong. Think about it this way. You wouldn't drive a car without ever checking the fuel, the oil, the tires. Yet so many of us go through life without ever checking in on our energy. No wonder we break down. Energy awareness is like learning to maintain your spiritual vehicle, keeping it running smoothly so your soul can travel where it's meant to go. And this isn't just for healers or empaths or spiritual people. Energy is for everyone. Parents who understand energy can be more present with their kids. Leaders who understand energy can create workplaces that feel inspiring instead of draining. Partners who understand energy can nurture love without losing themselves. Energy awareness is empowerment, it's sovereignty. It's the key to living in flow instead of in resistance. When you honor your energy, you stop being a sponge for the world's chaos and become a lighthouse, steady, radiant, guiding others just by being yourself. So, my loves, that's Energy Healing 101, Reiki, chakras, and aura alignment. We are not just flesh and bone, we are energy beings having a human experience. And when you understand how your energy body works, you begin to live in a way that's more grounded, more powerful, and more aligned with your soul. Thank you for joining me today on this journey. If this episode expanded your understanding, please share it with a friend who might need this wisdom. And don't forget, next week's episode is going to be powerful. We're diving into twin flames versus soulmates, the myths, the truths, and lessons of love. You won't want to miss it. Until then, remember, you are starlight embodied, you are magic walking this earth, and the cosmos is always guiding you. Aloha and mahalo, beautiful souls.